Welcome back to the Battle of Aspern, Essling. I am your host. Let us see what my opponent has done this turn. The French line is still falling apart for the most part. They're still being fairly hard pressed. He is definitely starting to fall back because of the threat of his line collapsing over here. The fact that his line is under threat of collapsing is very much in my favour here. Here they come. Fresh troops. Alright. Moravian Freikorps and 2nd Battalion of the Hiller Regiment routed. Bunch of on undisordered, some resupply, some recovering fatigues, couple of units rallied. All in all, fairly okay. But there they go, they routed off the top of the hill. Makes sense. So let us start with the guns. Hit them. Alright, we are trying to just knock out this artillery. And failing pretty miserably at it for all that effort. So, what can we do here? One gun gone. Alright, you're them, so let's try and get rid of them. Managed to get rid of another French gun. Alright, cavalry battery. All in all, the losses here have been pretty extreme. Langrand was captured. Still, I haven't actually lost anyone important dead. They've just been random colonels, essentially. Granted, I did have Hardegg, Kinemeyer and Stutterheim captured, which is not exactly brilliant. But I suppose there is worse things that could happen. And they routed. Alright, anything else? Not particularly. I mean, I could launch another assault on the guard, but at this point I don't think it's even worth it. The grenadiers over here have been mauled beyond belief. What else have we got? This battalion is to shoot at them. They are going to withdraw at this point. Suffer quite badly in said withdrawal. And now we're going to form a line up there. And start exchanging fire. Alright, now the more important part of the question. What do I want to do here? Where's the... Oh, there's their brigade commander. Then who the hell is that? They're going to pull back. We'll turn the horse guns and blast them at point blank range. The Freikorps here are to exchange with that lot. Schaffer will move up towards that spot. Veed Runkel will move up as well. I'm going to accept moving up in line and causing disorders. They will go there. Vinzengard will move up with... I really need to get some of my truly battered units out of my way at this point. The Archduke Rainier battalion here will move up. Volsang. Alright, we'll look to reorganise the Volsang, and more importantly the Rainiers, to help drive this lot. Hello. What have we run into? More elements of the 4th Corps. Blankenstein Hussars, the Primetal Hussars. Alright, behind them will be the Dragoons, or what's left of my Dragoons, given that they've been absolutely massacred. Lenderer with Hessen-Homburger to head that direction, and basically threaten the flank of the French cavalry. So the French cavalry can by all means charge here, and probably suffer for it in the process. There's the other battalion of the Bellegardes. I think for the most part at this point, I'm inclined to agree with my opponent and essentially allow the French to withdraw. My army's battered and exhausted, his army's battered and exhausted. So it's more of a case of putting an end to them bloodshed at this point. Especially given the fact that between both sides the losses are absolutely appalling. We've lost about 25,000 men apiece, which that's pretty excessive considering how big Aspern Essling is as a battlefield. It is absolutely tiny. Anything else that's coming to mind that still needs doing? Wow, that was a snipe and a half by those skirmishers. Let's move them up. Malgrim with his grenadiers to assault this lot and try and drive them off. Could you push it? Yes, you could. You're likely then to get assaulted back, but they are just going to get out of the way. My units that are too small to even be of real use at this point, or too battered, I'm just going to look to get them out of the way, regardless of what command they are from. So these certain elements of these grenadiers are to do that. So, for example, these two are to get out, the Herzog Ludwig are to get out of the way because they are battered. Likewise, I'm going to keep this lot out of the way. Speaking of, bring up these Jaegers and have them start helping out. For the most part, however, my losses seem to be fairly spread out when it comes to my infantry battalions. They are fairly nicely spread out. Some of them have been absolutely battered and blasted, but for the most part, they seem to be fairly intact. The Floons, you go up there. Bring up the... Get the O'Reillys out of the way. No, I'll keep them there for now. I'll look to get them out of the way shortly, but not right now. But for now, I think we are done with our shooting. There's no more shooting to be done, so we are to proceed to the melee and look to drive them there. And then can I drive them out? Probably not, but ouch, that hurt. But yes, I don't think we're going to move this lot anywhere anytime soon. Who's that? Villains. Goliaths, no prediction. We'll attempt to drive them, but no luck, so... Still, the French line is still very much collapsing. If the French are to offer a ceasefire, now is the likely time because of the sheer amount of losses. But I hope you have enjoyed. If you have, please consider hitting that subscribe or the thumbs up. But with this part now done, given that I think at this point our armies are just too damn bloody and exhausted for the most part. That's why I've sort of changed tactic into forming lines and starting to slug it out with the French rather than assaulting. As this lot found out over here, it's a bloody affair. But for now, I hope you have enjoyed. Again, the losses at the moment, what have I lost? About 25,500 men. The French have lost about 20, just under 26,000 men. So, not much distinction. But they have lost 113 guns to my 41. But I think, again, before I continue rambling on, I thank you for watching, and I hope to see you with the next part, if there is a next part. But for now, this has been the 8:40, the 8:30 turn, I believe, or the 8:45. Can't remember which one. But it is turn 56 of 90. So let us push on and see what happens. So bye bye for now.